So hi everyone, it's Njavon on Mima. This is just going to be quick, confirming it's almost 3. Bilal is sleeping right now, thank God. The temperature is gone. He has not been coughing. So far so good. The death spell, thank God. We managed to have my prayer thing here because we will use it just now. This helped a lot. The shawl and the lifespan was cut short. I explained it. I've even sent an email, not email. I've sent information when it was in verse 17, 1 7, which is 8, death. That is where the indicator, Mubin. That was the second or third Mubin. That was when the indicator came in. And trust me, this shawl was short. It was supposed to be 2, and then distance of my hand from here to here. It was 1, 2, and then it came like this. So short. And I panicked, honestly. I panicked a lot. And the fact that it was not Bilal, when I just started to read, there was there were some spirit guides of mine who camped, and they had children. Each one was holding one. One was looking like either this child is going to be handicapped or retarded, but they have a face of like Down syndrome children, kind of Down syndrome. And one is a pregnant woman. The baby's not born, she's pregnant. The other 2, they're normal kids. One had a very nasty evil eye that eye was killing that child. The child is either having diarrhea or vomiting a lot or crying a lot, but the child is, you will just know, the child looks like malnourished or not okay. Even the eyes, they looked very weird. And the other one, but that one with the evil eye is broken. So by tomorrow, when the sun is overhead, the parent will say, you will know if you're the one, you're having this baby. It's a toddler, still a child, baby type toddler. They were less than 5 years, all of them. You will know. But when the sun is overhead tomorrow at 12 p.m., exactly noon, the cast will be completely over. And you will see a difference, because now the axis will be changing, and the destruction will be just, there will be a downfall. So it will change. One thing you'll notice, your child might sweat a lot or feel cold. By Bilal, it was cold, extremely cold. Even when I was shielding him with this, and the pressure was so much, he could not even hold, he could not sit. I know people are watching me with secret cameras here. Look at it. I'll give you permission. Check. You will see. He had to sleep. He had to lie down. And while I continue praying, he could not stand the heat. That energy. It was too strong for him, and he was freezing. It was too cold. Even though I had my burner, there was fire, I was putting my herbs and everything, but still he was so cold, which is normal, because if you have spirit guides around you and they're very strong and they're doing something like it's a matter of life and death, such things happen. The person can sweat or they go totally cold. An indicator, which means it was a really death spell, because what happened to a body when it's dead? It goes frozen. It just freezes. It becomes cold. That's one of a sign of a corpse. When a body is, when a person is dying, their body afterwards, they become cold because there's no more pressure. And he was like that. And I kept on pulling every time I read, because I was doing the scene, there was something else reading, and my guides were also reading. We had so many of them reading. I had all of them here. I had a monk from a very big cathedral, the Vatican House, the Vatican, how do you call it? From the Vatican City. It's a monk, like a real cathedral, ancient old healer. And then he came with some few priests. And then I had a lot of sheikhs, so many Muslims, because I was doing with the Quran. I started with the Quran, many of them. And then I had my Jewish, of which Jid Shalom himself was present today. And that is very significant. He always shows up when it's something extremely big. He was here in the building. And of course, with many of them, we had Fihila from Kabbalah. I had like two Hebrews who were brown, not black, like brown, two of them, a man and a woman. So this is like a Hebrew couple, man and a woman, and they were brownish, and the rest were normal, like the normal Jews who always come to me. The others, I had in the Muslim, I had almost all races, almost, but main one were the main Arabs. Mine were the main key players. The Arabs were the key players. The rest were just there also participating. And then I had Indians. They came as healers. And then I had some, I think these are like Buddhist or monks from the Buddhist or temple, because they had a shawl like this. And their shawl was just like carrot color. Some had just pure white shawl, but they were not Muslims. And because they introduce themselves, they say we come from a temple. So temple normally is Indians or monks who these Buddhists who use it. They were all present here. I'm telling you, the butterfly was just there, like it could not come in. It went in the kitchen, and then Bilal told me after we finished everything, Mom, look at the wall. This butterfly is frozen. I checked it. I thought it's sleeping. I just touched it. It fell down. It was totally dead. So that energy was extremely strong. Bilal himself, he could not stand it. I'm telling you, he was freezing. And he was like, Mom, I feel so dizzy. I feel tired. And I gave him a tasbih so he can continue, to make prayers while I do my work behind the scene. And there was water, of course, for him. Then he has to cleanse with that water. But damn, he could not last. We started off very well, and I had to smudge him first with habasod and everything, other herbs. And we kicked off well, but he reached halfway. When the shawl started to shrink, he was giving me all the indicators of death. All the indicators. Because he could not take it. He was like, and he had to sleep. I had to make him sleep, but we were still facing the Qibla. I was still working on his body, and thank God, everything, until we finished, he could not take it anymore, and he was extremely thirsty, which is very normal. When it's thirsty, if there is something like if your break exorcism, normally you don't give them water when you're doing the process. It's because that's the sign that thing is dying, the demon is dying, and they need something to quench their thirst. You have to let them go. So once we finished the prayers, that's when I gave him water. He drank, and there was some also for him to take a bath with. But thank God, and I really feel sorry, and I was really surprised. There are children who are involved. So these children, their parents are either coming playing with magic, and that's the karma now. The children are taking that karma for those children who are playing dirty. But the one with an evil eye, their hands are clean. Even all the guides looked into them and they said, the family is clean. This is pure evil eye. But they took it out. By tomorrow noon, you will see the changes. If the child was not eating, you will see the child will want to eat, drink, And if they had effects when sleeping, you will see your child will change and they will be sleeping more. Let them sleep. Don't wake them up or pretend you have like program. Hey, the baby has to sleep at this hour, the toddler has to sleep. No, no, no. They're healing through sleeping. Let them sleep. But the one who is pregnant, I don't have good news for you, because you tapped into spells to get a union and you became pregnant. Now that child is going to be karma for the rest of your life, because it was it was something which was uncalled for. You summoned a soul to come down thinking it's going to give you like a bond or a union. In fact, I think it was something with forged. This is a comic who was posing to be a like a divine feminine, but she was doing magic to pull the man in. And unfortunately, I don't think this man will last with you. And I'm telling you, the things are going to backfire. 80 days is the number was given. And as I tell you, the indicator came at 1-7. There's an Aries who is a target of a death. And it's not one. I'm not going to tell you who, but there's some bunch of Aries. And it was male Aries. Someone was taking you out. For some, it was karma coming to take you. Someone threw something very bad to you because you did something nasty to them. You are lucky, I'm telling you, because the reason why it came out, you are beaming me. You are right in the same axis with me. That's why I could pick it quickly. Otherwise, your lifespan was this much. Maximum 80 days and you were supposed to be gone. But for others, someone was literally sacrificing you. It was just a matter of time, and maximum by August, you're supposed to be out. You're supposed to be passing away August. But it will start now, so it will start like a disease, or you don't have any desire. Like the way they're treating Bilal, he goes to school, everything goes left. They were affecting him. And until now, when he was going to bed, someone was still trying to play in his energy. Mom, I don't want to go to school. I want to drop to school and I want to do boxing. That's not Bilal. That's the boy who pretends to be Bilal. You are stressing him. It's coming back to you. You wanted recognition. You wanted to be chosen. You wanted money. And you did this manifestation during the new moon. Cancer can be also very significant. This is ending bad. Because your plan was to leave me out in the cold through deception. It's coming back to bite you. And of course, I did say there's a Leo involved. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? They just mentioned death. Indicator came from verse 17 of Surah Al-Yasin. 8, death. And what did I speak about Leo? I told you, don't force yourself to get a crown. If something is meant for you, you'll get it. Don't help or manipulate anything. And yes, someone will pay with their life for this. You are helping the wrong person. Even taking them out. There's a cancer with significant. The work was done. Spells, spells, spells. Again, 8. And it's something to do with work and money. This person now, the carrot is broken. You might lose your job. The general message for the carrot, if you will lose your job, your livelihood, wealth. It's like you have the connection between your guides have taken accountability. Yes, they are wrong. And yes, we will have to get rid of the rotten egg. So what are we going to do? Pap! They had to break you free. And this is affecting everybody who was involved. I've manifested so much. People have been taking. And they don't even give a fuck. Someone uses my identity and drops all the shit on me and thinks they can get away with it. Now, I was told, because I untied also some knots. I untied some. No, my plan was to tie it somewhere else so that I can return the shit. I was told, not this time. We are not working that way. And that's why we have all these people here. It's judgment. We work together as spirits. We're going to do this together. Everyone will take accountability of their faith and their people as their ancestors. You are a Jew. The Jews are going to be taking the pieces. They've taken the pieces of the carrot. You might see the carrot is there, but they've taken the piece. You know how it works spiritually. Something might be there, but they've already taken it energetically. And they're coming to deliver. I come from lineage ABCD. Then lineage ABCD, here is your karma. Take it. What happens? Everybody who was involved in that will go down. It comes in your lineage. You're going to be cashed in. Here is your present. Okay, I'm a Muslim. I come from lineage ABCD. So here, this is your family rituals. This is your custom. You have to sacrifice people. Okay. We are your guides. We are your ancestors. We have been humiliated. Then we have no choice. We are cutting you off. Take your karma. The karma is what? Two of Pentacles. Either death, and I did say, men will mostly be affected on their genitals because you also saw the balance came through what? Creation. For those who are affected, sperm is the beginning of life. Sperm is the beginning of life. And that's why I'm saying by noon tomorrow, people will see. If you are affected, maybe you could not eat, you'll start to eat, you'll feel better. For the children, you will see the changes. For those who are targets to be sacrificed, you will also know. And I know Bilal's energy is okay, but someone keeps on beaming. And I released many projects. Navigator, I released, I have them here. All of them. Capricorn, you took them with your Virgo, the baby. And you say, I'm protecting this because of our future. Future with who? You are destroying my child. Instead of doing what is supposed to be done, you fucked up. Look at the team purple. When I released my energy, when I reincarnated myself, they did the right thing and my energy was protected. I wanted the same thing to be done to Bilal so that he can continue to have his tuition with Vivian very well, school to perform very well, Navigator, so that he can always find the understanding and the right way. What did you do? Total opposite. Now, guess what? Because of what you have done, you have no choice but to pay with your life in the next 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, 80 days to the maximum. That's what they're saying. Not only for him, everyone who was involved in this mess. Somebody took a leap of faith because they thought it's an investment. They're going to invest. An Aquarius can be very significant, causing a lot of illusion because you wanted a woman to move forward with you and a Leo. But the truth is coming out. Now this shit is coming to you. And here we are, 8. Expect the unexpected. This is an eclipse season. Either you will be eclipsed totally out of your life, you might lose your career, your genitals, whatever it is. Protect yourself. But this is a lifetime curse. There's no healing here. Return what you have taken. When I tell you clock my child, clock my child. That's why some bloodlines don't need to be played with. And there is still someone who is very messy, still playing with my kid. You're not hurting Pisces, the Bam Bam, or any other person, including you, Capricorn. You have an issue with Aries. You're playing around Bilal's energy. Blame no one when it comes to you. I'm telling you, they have left, and I'm going to prove it to you. And Salma and Salwa, why do you have to lie? Why did you lie? You're a healer. Are you working with me or working against me? So here, Ya Quran, is it true when they left here, every ancestor went to their people of their faith to start delivering the karma? What about the time frame? Is it going to affect them exactly on this time frame? Yeah. And I told you, 8 hours, 8 days. It's no longer 8 hours now. It's almost 6 hours, because 2 hours ago we did it, or 3 hours ago. It will be. I finished around midnight, and I think it's 3. So 3 hours gone. So in the next 4 hours maybe. But the time frame they gave me, 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, maximum 80 days. And you will see full effect. So if you are to go bankrupt within that period of time, something will happen, you'll be triggered, it will be going. Don't ask me how. They are crazy when they want to do something to you. I give example of Ambani. It doesn't matter who is behind the scene. The force will just come. Either human or whatever, natural calamity, whatever will happen, you will have the losses. And as I told you, once you break a carrot, can you fix it? You can't. Someone broke my stand here, the camera stand. Why? Because they didn't want me to record the video. And they wanted to use this information so that they can be chosen as the healers. Typical Capricorn again. Someone has no idea when to stop. This person is under control of a very strong demon. Unfortunately, I don't know how you're going to heal, but is this person who keeps playing on Bilal's energy going to be affected this time? Despite, yeah. Are they doing it on purpose for malicious activities? If it's wrong, yeah. Are you gonna be, is it this person gonna be silenced by the spirit guides once and for all, so that everybody can be set free? It's wrong, yeah. Change your ways. Change your ways. Especially you, boxer. I told you your path is cleared. Why do you stick around Bilal's energy? You are destroying your own blessings. You see, your pathway is cleared. I brought justice for you. I'm a Libra. Yes, someone was attacking you. Someone was literally in your own family blocking your pathway, that you should never ever succeed. Never ever succeed. But I brought you justice. Things are going to move forward. And God stepped in. You are protected and you are cleared. Leave my son alone now. There's a wall here, you see? This is a wall. You see behind it, there's a wall. You are protected and you have been cleansed. You are naked. You have been cleansed because I made Bilal take that bath, which is helping everybody. And even those children, I didn't call them, but they were brought to me by my guides. They say, help these kids. These kids are innocent, but they're on the sacrificial altar also. And the one who is pregnant, for her, it's a different case because she tapped into dark energy. So your child might be a sacrifice for real, and not to anybody, to the spell you casted. And if that child will not pass away, then it's going to live and be a nightmare in your life. It's the karma. Because you pulled somebody to give you that sperm for creation, and you thought you will have security. There's no security there. It will affect you. So protect yourself, protect that child, unborn kid, and atone. If you know you did it for malicious reason, pray and ask God for forgiveness. Nobody's perfect, but you need to pray and do the right thing. Show me about Bilal. See, they were stressing Bilal a lot. That's why he said, I can't concentrate in school, Mama. I don't want to go to school anymore. Suddenly he says, I want to be a boxer. Something which is not him. I want to drop out of school. I find it difficult to understand all this is Cancer. I know you are doing it because you are trying to embarrass, I don't know, Scorpio, Capricorn, because you think they're cloud chaser. My son is a different energy. He's not even online here, just like me. We have just people running our work. But you are stressing a 14-year-old and you think you're going to get away with it? Casting magic and illusion. And yes, I did say there can be a Leo very significant. On the other side, this child is also protected by God. I prayed and asked for protection. He's shielded. You're going to do the same thing now. You will try. I know you. You will try, but I told you, you have a price to pay. You wanted us to be in poverty. You wanted him to be in poverty. You don't want him to have his life purpose and live like a rich child or have a successful future. You wanted him to be poor. It's coming back to you. And 3 people are working against it. One of them is a Leo female. One of them is a Leo female. And there's a Sagittarius with a Leo. Definitely this is Stephanie and your partner who traveled. Can be more. A Leo Sagittarius can be very significant here. This person is going to poverty, whether they like it or not. And I did tell you, Team Ruto, tell your boss, the more he casts these spells, it's not going to end well, because they will take him out. There are souls which are crying. Deception, I'm telling you. And the person who did this to Bilal is going to suffer a lot. Your carrot is broken. So you're going to be suffering every aspect. You wanted justice in a sneaky way. It doesn't work that way. You stressed my son for no reason, a 14-year-old. This is coming for you now. And I don't think you're ready. It is going to run in your life for a very long time. There will be no cure. There is also assassination. I did tell you they will take you out. Maximum 80 days. And this is who? Spiritual assassination. They will take you out because you don't know how to stop. Yep. The news is here. The energy is out. They will kill you. Because you are affecting many people's lives and you don't know how to stop. So first you will test that poverty. And then they're going to wipe you out for doing what you're doing. Not every bloodline you need to play with. We don't tap into dark world. And if it's masonry, you were born in it by default. I've posted even my wedding photos today and I was showing you. I didn't understand the symbol, why my mom wanted me to draw that, and I said, what is this Arabic symbol? But it was ancient. That's an ancient culture. Only to find out later that those were symbols of the masonry. So it's not that my mom is masonry, no. That culture carries that energy. Everybody does it, but it depends on how you do it. And for me, I always tell you, anything in my life, there is a reason behind it. I decoded it. I tried to know normal way. I was just told it's a culture. I just ignored. Until today, I found my answer. And I posted it. This is what you wanted. You wanted to swap life with Bilal. If it's meant for him, he's meant for him. What is his, it's his. There's that woman who still wants to fight for Bilal's inheritance. And that's why you're pushing Bilal to Muhammad Ali. And you're doing the boxing shit. And then we have seen Sinan and Sarah. Who are you fooling, Sarah? You have a very bad destiny. If only you will know, I will stop everything and even go for a very strong pilgrimage to atone what you have done. You have no idea what is coming for you. What did I tell you? You have no idea what is coming for you. Many people have suffered in your hand. Now, all the guides who are here took accountability of their actions. They're coming for you. People will be moving to calmer waters. You have a problem now. You have a big problem. Yeah, justice is here. Justice is here. You invested in bullshit, you're going to get that. Justice is, I'm a Libra. I did what was right. I asked for halakha, divine intervention, divine justice. Step in and balance this. Be it in investment, in anything. You invested in shit, hurting people, you're going to get that back. You did the right thing, your karma is going to pay you back. What did you do? Stressing children, casting spells on children, and throwing death spells. Sneaky, stealing children's money or whatever is belonging to Bilal. You got nothing but a curse. And any coin you have on you now, this is going to be cast. And that's why it will go straight to Two of Pentacles. Whatever you wish for, my son, it's coming back to you 10 times fold. And I'm going to ask the Quran, sir, because you don't know how to stop. I don't know what you hate in my son. And the other woman, you steal everything, including that prostitute, Nadine. You have my identity, including your Mike or Mark, whoever the bastard is. Not only do you take our identity, you are even attacking my son to prove a point. You have no idea what's coming for you. Ya Quran. Is this person who casted the spell to Bilal cast for good? And the group which is affiliated with them, are they going straight to poverty with... Oh, I don't even need to ask much. Even if you're a billionaire, you're going to face this. This is not going to end well. Is this curse on Bilal removed? Yeah. What about the death spell? Bilal and the other people who are involved. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. That's the good part. Because the shal came back to by the 6th, the shal was back in normal. Almost. And when I reached that 77, when I reached the 77, whew, I had the evidence. Oops. Just a moment. I need to stop this. I'm back. So someone is, I spoke the truth. They're trying to, because it's not standing firm. You have shown you my camera stand was broken. So I had to hold it here right now with a pillow. And because I mentioned something and that someone is going to have a problem, they're trying to distract me. I'm telling you, when someone is evil, there is no way you can change them. No way. Instead of still proving your bullshit, why don't you just go and fix your mess? You're a mess. Look at you. Someone is coming to tell you the truth. It's going to be me. It's going to be a Leo connected to this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. Yes, you're going to be very disappointed. Whatever you build, you're going to lose it all. Yep, and this is something to do with work. If you have invested, I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with you. Same with Cancer and Aquarius. Justice is here. You're going to give me my justice and leave us alone? The people who are protecting us to take us to calmer waters? Or you're going to put another Libra there and bring your bullshit again? Just like the way they did. Sagittarius traveled. Leo traveled. They know I'm supposed to go for Umrah. They know I'm supposed to go to Israel. What is Ruto doing in Israel? You should have gone at least to Vatican. That's your Christian place. What are you doing in Israel? Do you see? When you try to steal people's destiny. And I did tell you, you went there, you touched that wall. That wall is very specific. You need purity to touch that wall. A Leo female, Rosalia can be significant, or whoever. Someone wants power, control. Try to work with other people, but it's nothing but curse. Even the money you're expecting, I'm telling you, and if you have it, it's going to fly out so fast. Because where you're heading is nothing but poverty. Because you manifested yourself. All your spell work, illusion, confusion is coming to light. God is about to expose everything. All your deception. There can be a Leo. Yes, there was a Leo. It was a deception. There was a deception. And I'm telling you the truth. Someone is about to lose their life. There's something I'm going to say. It might trigger somebody, but I have to. Out of these people, you're gonna hear about a death. The reason someone's curse cannot be broken until a death takes place. When this death takes place, that's when this person will have stability and get married. I have an emperor here. Can be very significant. Doesn't have to. But this is what I'm telling you. Someone will have to die for the other one to come to their stability. The reason, the curse was too strong. The curse was too strong. So somebody has to pass away totally, the one who threw it, for this other person not to have a life properly. If you know you have casted a spell, and I did say, Team Aries, it's not one or two people. There are some few, and male, not female, male. You are supposed to be in somebody's altar by August. Some, it started now, but you are the target. By August, the deal should be completely full. But this is what happens. And someone still wants to play in Bilal's energy. Who is this playing in Bilal's energy? Please show me. Who is this playing in Bilal's energy? Who sends this sacrifice and plays in Bilal's energy while hiding? Judgment is here. Judgment is here. This is Angel Israfil who blows the trumpet. This can be a family dynamic. A mother, father, and a child who pretends to be Bilal and they're not. It's finished. These people will lose everything, or they will have to pay with their life. Fix this before the sun rises. Because if the sun rises, this cloud goes up, the souls are going to go in. And for some, this can be prison. This family is going to go into poverty for a very long time and they will never survive in it. Because I manifested for my child. I prayed. I was manifesting and my guide stepped in. If it's partnership, if it's being together, yes, it's going to happen. If you are manifesting every kind of shit for my son is just 14. But they merged his energy with somebody else. One of them is this Bam Bam. You'll get what you wanted. The other one is the you know Bam Bam, the one hiding with Saad Al Ghamdi. There are many more. I'm tired, Mama. I'm so tired. And I know if I just feel like this, there is more work even in sleep. So I won't be sleeping. Yeah, somebody thought they were manifesting for us to be poor. It's coming back to you. The one playing in Bilal's energy, this is coming back to you because this is our right to get what is ours. And when it comes to you, water sign, you're going to be disappointed because you'll have to walk away from it. It's not yours. Fake Pisces. It can be a Cancer Scorpio. There can be a house also involved. You are playing dirty. This is the person who breaks into my house, sneaky shit, stealing Bilal's work. Yeah. Now you are stressed because there was a fake high priestess who just wanted to be recognized. Is it you, Jay, or whoever? You're going to be heartbroken. I warned you. But this is now going to be once and for all. It's up to you. It's up to you. Before the sun is up, things will start, you will start to feel the changes. After Fajr, after the dawn, you'll start to feel the changes. By noon, this will be up, manifesting fully, if you don't fix what you've done. And I'm telling you, this is a permanent loss here. You didn't have to play that. And I know it's always you, Scorpio. Always you. If you're not attacking Mima, it's your Balal. And the fake Pisces. So now, let's see babies. Show me babies, those who are supposed to be protected. What happens with the energy? Judgment too. Yeah. They were all, you see, these are coffins here. People are resurrected. They're supposed to be dead. The prayer resurrected them, brought them back to their life. And yes, there was a lot of protection because someone played with their life and destiny. A water sign can be significant: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Meanwhile, there's high vibrational water sign who's helping. For others, this can be also high vibrational water sign posing as someone who poised and knows everything. This person is going through judgment and they're going to lose everything because the angels are not playing. You can't play with people's destiny and steal what is theirs. Someone is a destiny snatcher. They see this person has potential or they come from good bloodline. They attach themselves and steal their destiny. It's not going to work. You're going to be judged here and you're going to regret it because you will lose everything. You don't steal people's identity, birthrights, bloodlines. Someone is going to lose everything here. The angels were here. These are spirit guides. It's not a Sagittarius. These are angels, spirit guides. Yeah. Whatever you wished for us, it's coming back to you. Even for these babies. You wanted to put their parents in problem. For some, it's because of what you have done. This can be the parents who also played into dark magic. This is what's going to happen to you. The spell is coming back, spinning straight back to you. That spell was crushed and the wheel is turning. The shit is coming back to you. Yeah, it's going to be sad. For some, this is prison time here. For others, game was over. Death. Can be even a Sagittarius woman here. Yeah. For sure, Stephanie is involved here. I know you have a dirty hand in this. Because you always love to bind yourself in people's life and live like their life. Take what is theirs. Not this time. The cycle is over. And I'm telling you, you will pay with your life. You're going to pay with your life this time. Kingdom spouse, I don't know what. Total bullshit. Show me the total outcome of all the work we've done. Yep, things are going to move forward. Finances are going to change. Male or female, doesn't matter. And yeah, turn around and plan and move forward. You have the world in your hand. You have the wand. Take the stick, move forward. For those who did you dirty and they're magician shit, they're going to regret it. Can be a Virgo, a Gemini, and a water sign involved. They're going to regret it. For others, you're going to be like a magician now because your energy is going to expand. This is the total, the energy for the whole thing that we've done. For others, yeah, 2-2. A Leo, this can be Taurus, Virgo. A Leo, Virgo, some of them, not all, they can be going to poverty also. A specific Leo, specific Virgo, not all. They can be going to poverty. And a lot of tears will be shed because there's a big fight coming here. And you'll need to protect yourself because this is not a fight from anyone. This is your ancestors now because they were humiliated. I told you, they picked the pieces of the carrots and they're bringing back to you. So this is what they're coming to deliver. Tears of pain, sorrow, regret, suffering. And they're going to bring conflict and a lot of shit in your life. They're throwing a Saturn 5 on you. which is a very bad energy. Unstable, conflict in your life. Yeah, because someone who didn't know how to give their money. They were selfish, stealing from people, stalking, hacking, trying to be someone you're not. Well, it's over. This is the stick of Moses, which broke the magic, and the guys were here. I told you, we work with the spirit guide. They broke everything. You know, water sign, Cancer, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Leo here. Since you want to control everybody, the world is about to control you now, because you're losing everything. Fix this mess. And an earth sign woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Fix this mess. This is the person who, but I told you, she is doing every kind of binding spells. Your time is up. Yeah. It can be a Gemini also. You're doing it with your lover, a Gemini, because you thought you're going to have some stability. Unfortunately, and a water sign. The Tower is here. Expect the unexpected anytime, because the spirit's energy is out and the spirits are already, and you've seen in the Quran, I've asked it rotated. They're already in your building, in your premises, where you are. The next 12 hours, you might say, less than 12 hours now, you will see something which can be happen, like a paranormal activity or an indicator. They will drop something for you. You will know they are present. They will never leave your house until they do the justice. They finish everything and balance everything. Yep. This cycle is over. I'm telling you, for some, they're coming because they want to take you out, like kill you. You embarrassed them, or you are abusing your power. You come from a powerful lineage and you just don't know how to stop. So they're going to take you out. And I'm telling you, here, they flew. I told you they flew. They're already in your system, in your building, including the main boss. There's nothing to do with the emperor or anything. It's the main boss bringing justice here. God. The emperor is the highest card, just like the empress. They supersede all the kings and the queens. So this is the emperor, the male version of empress, which means this is someone who is on the top there. And they're going to bring the justice. It's God. From stealing identities to sabotaging people, causing illusions, and making people look like a fool. Because and I didn't want this divine feminine. Be very careful. Sagittarius and this sunflower energy, I told you, remember, I told you, be very careful. You kept on attacking Bilal back to back. It's coming now. I gave you a warning. You should have just protected yourself. This is the problem. When I try to give you warning, I've seen already what's coming. I'm preparing you in advance so that you can just avoid the tower. You didn't want to. You thought I'm just gonna stress Mima to the maximum. The tower is here. For others, after all this bullshit, partnership is coming. Yeah, and there will be a manifestation. There's this young Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're going to be disappointed because everything you try to do, and I think you're doing it with 3 people, including your family, you're going to go through judgment. It's unfair what you're doing. I'm going to leave it there. You know what's coming. And this is affecting even higher bosses. I warned Andrew, if you're not careful, I'm going to prove it to you. And you don't stop your manipulation, you're going to have a problem. And you know what is your problem? The universe will orchestrate something again and you'll find yourself behind bars. You are sent there for isolation because you needed to wake up. You came out, you're still arrogant, playing games. Yeah, Graham. If Andrew doesn't change his way and straighten up everything, is he going to go back to prison with his brother? I warned you. I told you it is a big test. When the universe choose you to awaken you to another level, there's a big, you should be thankful. But you're supposed to be better. You came out, you became worse. Why are you playing with the matrix, mind control games, and all this shit? Why? This is sending you back there. Because God is about to open a door for you. The path is cleared for you. You create your own obstacles. You're not supposed to be using ego as a tool for you now. You're supposed to be very humble. But you're going to be sent back there with your brother. And I did tell you, your weakness is women. Until you meet these 3 criteria, your world is going to change forever. Women, out, just have your partner, it's okay. But the lifestyle you are having is not allowed to be, you're not supposed to be having that anymore. Secondly, manipulation. Do not manipulate anybody to get what you want. Do things halal way, the right way, kosher way. And third, be authentic. Be just, even if it's going to piss people. How are you going to be just? Stop abusing people or taking people for granted. The moment you meet this criteria, you will thank me. Keep this clip and you will remember. You will thank me. You and your brother. The whole world is going to change. Muhammad Ali, because you are now under Bilal's energy, because I see you. You're trying to play a lot of dirty games. And this comes from Sarah and Marwa. I'm going to regret this. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And here, I'm saying Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the answer is here. So there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn behind it. Of course, I know Marwa is Virgo, mother of Sarah. But this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And a Gemini. This can be lovers also. Trying to create with generational wealth or family. Are you married or living together? Or you are sexual lovers, thinking that you're going to get married and build everything. Someone is trying to control the game. That's what I'm telling you. Which will end up with nothing but a curse. A curse which will be, it will be publicly declared. Publicly declared. Be very mindful what you're doing. Oh my God. The spiritual assassin here. Something will be taken out of your life. I hope it's not the soul. And whatever will be taken is justice. Again. It's up to you. See the gang of Muhammad Ali? Trying to hold Bilal. You're trying to control the game because the sex is too sweet. So you have to use my son. Show me the outcome of this asshole. I knew it. Sagittarius. Nari is involved. Stephanie is involved. It's not going to end well. You're going to be so stressed because you won't see it coming. A tower is going to hit you. Either you're going to prison. If it's not prison, trust me. Because of stalking, there's nothing but fear. Bankruptcy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman. Strongly Sagittarius. This is the divine feminine also. I warned you. Oshun. Sunflower. I warned you. The tower is coming. You're going to be stressed, but the tower is coming. Because you keep on manipulating these energies. No. Let's trap Bilal. Now let me show you what will happen to Ruto. If you don't believe me, I swear to God, and the Quran is here. I warned you. What sent you to Israel? Trying to be Mima. Because you wanted money, huh? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn sent you there. You didn't know you went straight to your destiny to assassinate your own destiny, your destiny. You went to that destiny to assassinate your destiny. You are not called by anyone. You forced yourself there. You didn't know Jit Shalom was waiting for you. You picked your carrots, my dear. With a water sign involved, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This was a past life lesson. Yep. I told you. You killed your own destiny. It's over. It's over, I told you. It's finished. This cup is over. It's not gonna work. First of all, finances are going to go into the worst because you don't play with spirit guides. I'm supposed to be the one going, fixing all this shit. How many times was I blocked? Salma blocked me. Now there's an earth sign. Then Ruto. All of you think of money. You thought your family. You want to build your name. You wanted stardom. Fake high priestess. Yallah. Someone went and put themselves into the jail. Sagittarius. This is Ruto and your representative. You got what you wanted. First it was Shirin and Noor. Then comes the Three Stooges. Prepare yourself. Show me Three Stooges. Yeah. They're working with a Leo female and they're trying to control the game. The Leo, yeah? And a devil here. Binding, binding, binding. Because you want to win at all costs. I'm standing with the truth. You wanted to win at all costs? Good. Just know you're the page in the game. This deception is going to cost you so much. There's a high level Sagittarius involved in this. Someone who poses, it's you, Noor, because it was Shirin who sent Munira there. And the JJ family, the sister-in-laws. You thought you have an investment here. With the Hierophant, doing the right thing, taking all the credit, working as a team. You wanted to be the king here. I'm standing with the truth. Now, protect yourself because those illusions you you created and spells you casted. This is an STD or a fatal disease which is going to come. This is your karma and it will be manifesting on the new moon. It will affect your finances. And this is a present from God. You're getting nothing but bankruptcy. Team Mazar, Shirin, you are John. That's what you get. Now let me show you. I'm going to prove it to you that I'm speaking the truth and sit back and watch how Team Ruto will attack me. Yeah, Quran. Did Ruto pick Team Ruto and their representative went to Israel? Did they pick a caste there? If it's your Quran, please rotate. You are not welcomed. Is Ruto going to lose his seat in the next 80 days? Is this caste going to affect him? If it's your Quran, please rotate. Subhanallah. Sit back and watch how they're going to attack Bilal. But I'm leaving it in the hands of God because I'm just a messenger. But it is what it is. Go and fix your mess. You did me dirty. Fix your mess. This time it has no cure. I have never, in my entire life and experience, since as a child, dealing with the spiritual, told to break. I tie and send it back. I have never been told to break a carrot. And you have seen the significance of the carrot. It's the sperm. Where does sperm come from? It's used as the shaft when you ejaculate. So when they tell me break it, it means I'm breaking creation. And someone has been cut off from their lineage forever. So there is no way you can bind it anymore, including you, the devil. And I know you have a devil dequish and wash and everything. That was one of my projects. All these people who stole my manifestation, my projects, tried to put me through hell, including officials. Prepare yourself. This is not a joke. You might see me bubbling. Wait and see what is going to happen. 8 is significant. I don't think this is going to end well. And it is going to affect everybody here. Because I know you all work here. It was good to smear my name. Until your own guides take accountability to discipline you and wipe you out. So if you have a bank with your Akashic, it's finished. Tree of life protection is finished. Impotency, yes. So many will experience. Prostate, yes. STDs, don't even ask. Fatal diseases, don't even ask. Women with use of the ovaries, or it can be fibroids, you can get something that will be taken out of you will never give birth. There'll be no creation. And then worst part is now losing what you have. This is Pluto, it burns everything. That's the energy of Pluto. So for now. I'm gonna leave it there. The choice is yours. You want to still play? Still wanna attack devil? Bring it on. But you never see what's coming because this is a tower. It's a tower. How it's gonna hit you, nobody knows. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be a tower that nobody has experienced it. I'm telling you, my entire life, I have never been told by my guides to break a carrot, means breaking ties or destroying someone to the maximum because there's no repair. It's like a one-way ticket. And this was done because all your guides took accountability. That's the only way out. So if they have done this to you and you still want to play in the energy field, God knows what's coming. I've done my job, the rest is yours, including the billionaires, officials, whatever. Many took my projects and got away with it. Now, I've said not once, not twice, pay me, pay me, pay me. Someone was even happy to embarrass me. Now sit back and watch. Payback is a motherfucker. And I don't think someone is ready for that.